International Religious Freedom Summit. Its goal to assess the state of religious liberty in 2026 and identify where it faces the greatest risk. NTD's Chris Bobb has the story.
At the International Religious Freedom Summit held in Washington, D.C., a panel described on Monday how early signs of religious persecution can become normalized. Specifically, panelists examined how patterns of repression can become embedded in laws, practices, and daily life. They cited the Chinese regime as an example.
It first starts off with the same playbook. You have propaganda, and then it starts going into the courts. Police start getting, bounty rewards for catching religious believers, and then it goes all the way to the prison systems and even to hospitals with organ harvesting. I think sanctioning the Chinese officials as far down the rung that we can go is an important step. As long as they're local, they're somewhere in the county level, I think that hurts a lot harder than if you go after Xi Jinping. If the persecution of Falun Gong stopped when he was imprisoned and when international media and eyes were on him, then Simon Zhang's mother would still be alive, and Pang Xun would still be alive as well.
The IRF co-chairs warn that when a regime like the Chinese Communist Party normalizes these red flags, people of faith face severe and lasting harm.
Red flags appear pretty early. You start to see governments make statements about certain groups as being, oh, this is questionable, or they start tilting their media. It's like they're preparing their society and their country to persecute this group.
Whether it is in a country like China, the normalization of the persecution, for example, of the Falun Gong community, or Uyghur Muslims, or Tibetan Buddhists, when you get the larger population to lose their sense of shock and outrage and repudiation of that kind of hatred, that's when you can really sort of persecute and harm a vulnerable minority with a lot of impunity.
They also shared how the United States can respond.
We can use global Magnitsky sanctions against individuals and leadership. You can use broad sanctions against the entire government, or you can even go as far as what President Trump did in Nigeria and bomb places.
The summit continues Tuesday, and organizers are already looking ahead to Wednesday's Congressional Advocacy Day, when participants will take their message to Capitol Hill. They're planning to do so through briefings, a public press conference, and meetings with lawmakers focused on protecting victims of religious persecution. From Washington, D.C., Chris Bobb, NTD News.
New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani has been working to address the death toll due to hypothermia. Temperatures below 32 degrees have been an issue raised as some believe the